My name's Judy Streamer. I work in same-day surgery here at Community Memorial Hospital. 35 beautiful years. I've been here ever since, with the exception of 1 year when I decided that the grass might be greener on the other side. Grass really isn't greener on the other side. It's really beautiful here in Ventura. And Community Memorial has a lot to offer its employees. I started working here in the main operating room, and after 18 months, we started our first heart program here. I was one of the first 4 nurses to train in the heart program. My morning routine starts around 4:30 and sometimes OB seems to find me around 6 o'clock and wants to know if I can come for a cesarean section. Working as a registered nurse first assistant, I see life begin. Give me a lot of satisfaction. That life progress over the years. I watch some of those little tykes at 2 and 3 years old that I continue to keep in contact with and feel like I'm helping to raise them. I feel over the years I have become an integral part of this hospital. I've participated in Relay for Life the last 5 years. I plan on walking this year with Dr. Abusama's group. Have a spine, fight cancer. It's part of my give back to the community, I think. You need to give back, especially being in the medical profession. I've had members of my family, a couple sister-in-laws that have had breast cancer, some close friends that have had cancer, friends that have lost parents to cancer. I've never gotten up in the morning and said to myself, I don't want to go to work today. I'm just going to turn over and go back to sleep. I always feel that when I come in, there'll be a challenge ahead of me, and I've gotten up that day to meet that challenge.
Hi, I'm Pam Charmin. I'm a registered nurse. I started working here in February of 1977. 35 years has come and gone. Ivy. Now I'm teaching the childbirth education, is teaching new mothers the anatomy, physiology, their bodies, why they're changing, how they're acting, what to expect. We go through the first stage of labor, the second and third stage of labor. We talk about C-sections. We go into child care, and then our last class is breastfeeding. The most exciting part is knowing that you've taught the couples and given them tools to work with, to go in and have an open mind and have a good experience, because this is something that you don't do every day. Funny stories was when I was doing a tour and we were going by the nursery, and they had just finished bathing a baby, and it was under warming lights, and it was very relaxed, and the legs were a little bow-legged like they usually are, and he was flicking his thumb really vigorously with one hand, and the other hand he was holding you-know-what, and I looked at the class, I said, see, it starts at day one. 2 of my 8 grandchildren, Ben and Natalie, live in Camarillo. Ben is in 4-H Club, and he's decided to raise a pig. Always fun to be with my 2 grandkids. I get to wash the pig, walk the pig, feed the pig with my grandkids. What else can you ask for? Draws us a lot closer when we can do things as a family.
I'm Esther Estrada. I'm a food service coordinator. I've been working here at CMH for 35 years. They asked me when am I going to retire. As long as I'm feeling good and happy here, there's no reason to. As long as they'll keep me. Coming here every morning is like coming to family. When I came 35 years ago, I came and put my application and I got an interview. I had never worked in a hospital before or food service, but they were kind enough to accept me. When I first started working here and doing the Board of Trustees, one time I put salt in the sugar bowl And the board member was very nice, and he just called me over and whispered, "I think you put salt in here." So that was kind of embarrassing. Working here, I have been able to raise a family, and now that the kids are big and they have children, I get to travel with them. So we just go all over. I'm a very happy person. I attend church, and I'm just very happy. I have a garden. I have roses and just different flowers, and not a great gardener, but I do love my flowers. At home, I have a husband. His name is Silvano. I have a daughter and also 2 sons, and both my sons have worked here. In fact, Jamie, as a 4-year-old, was one of the first to see the hospital from the school, so that was exciting, and it just turned out that he was the first transporter, one of the first transporters, and then he went to school and became a respiratory therapist. So he's worked here, and I've also been a patient here, and my husband also, and like I said, we were treated very, very good. I do love my job. I love what I do. People here are wonderful, and I'm so privileged to be working in such a nice hospital. The most satisfying thing about my job is my coworkers. I am proud of everybody I work with at CMH. I've had the privilege of working at CMH, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity that I had to work here for 35 wonderful years.